Hey, Tadakasame here, for a bit of another update. I've done several things since the last time I talked to you, and yes, I'm sitting on the ground, and there's my computer up there, and there's my chair where I normally sit, but that's mostly because, well, I'm working here now. See, there's my glue gun. Nice glue gun. Very, very hot right now. So, but, it's not hot up here, or here, but it's extremely hot from here down. I'm not even going to bother touching that. I don't think I want burned fingers. Anyway, so what I'm doing right now is I've already lined the inside of the ears. See, nice flannel lining. Yes, I know it overlaps the back, but that's okay because that means that there won't be a seam going down. I used to hate it when I left seams there. When I left. Check out my grammar. Anyway, so I've been cutting off the lips, which is this part right here. I don't need that. That's just excess. I like to leave a little bit of a lip on the fur part that is at the back, but that's mostly because that helps it blend in with the hair, and you know, it makes it look like the fur, like, you know, the ears coming out of your hair. It looks nice, trust me. Anyway, hello sewing machine that is currently not in use because I am not sewing right now. Oh, right. As I was saying, so these are all I've got to cut. These are what I've cut so far. Not very many, but that's because I wasn't working on this for very long. I tried recording another video earlier of my progress, but for some reason it didn't work. I don't know, don't ask me. All I know is that I've been working like crazy, and you know what I have to show for it? I'll show you what I have to show for it, just give me a sec. Here is what I have to show for it. Furry pants. Furry pants. My mom would happen to lend me her pair of black pants. Black. Seriously. Did she know I was going to be working with white fur? Yes, she knew it. Did she think about it? Nope. Oh well. Anyway, you remember on my last video I showed you the pattern that I'd used for the shrimp? Turns out it was too small. So I ended up with this little dinky thing. I know it looks kind of big, but it's actually, you know, very small compared to my past shrimp pillow. So I had to make a new pattern, which wasn't too hard. And this is what I made with the new one. Let me set it down somewhere where you can get a better view of it. Ta-da! See? Now, for size comparison. See? I told you, that one's bigger. Anyway, but the mini shrimp, I've already talked to my friend Ree, and she was one of the ones that said, "Oh my god, I want one of those," when I posted the picture of the sushi pillow. And I've decided that I'm going to sell this little mini pillow anyway, but I'm not going to sell it at the convention because, well, let's face it, it's tiny. It wouldn't work with the rest of the shrimp pillows. So I was going to sell it on DeviantArt, but like I said, I talked to Ree about it, and Ree really wants it. So I'm currently working out a deal with her, because she lives in the UK and I live in the US, so I'd have to ship it. I know, big deal. So I'm going to be shipping it, and I'm not going to enjoy the shipping costs, but she says, if the shipping costs over $10, then don't worry about it. So that means that if it is over $10, then I will be opening that shrimp pillow up for sale to someone on DeviantArt. If I do, I will mention it in a journal or something, so don't bother asking. Someone's gonna ask anyway, aren't they? I knew it. Anyway, so back to business. See those? Finished product. Well, mostly finished anyway. It still isn't attached to a headband, as you notice. It's still very, very plain. But anyway, that's all 100 of them there. All 100. I've got to do that with those. Oh boy, what fun. Oh dear, I just remembered I forgot to turn off my music. Oh well, you probably can't even hear it. I have it pretty quiet. I don't like loud music. You know, to me, if music is making my ears pop, it's not music. Well, it's music, but it's too loud for me. Anyway, I was requested by Forgotten Serenity to show a little bit of an art update, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right quick. I was commissioned for the Syndakus. I already got those up. Oh yeah, the Dialkus and the Raikiyas. Okay, these are the Dialkus. Dialga Raikou mixes. Yes, another Raikou thing. And then another Raikou thing. Raikou Palkias. So many Raikous, so little time. Anyway, and then they also commissioned me for... Oh no, those were the only 6 that person commissioned. I think it was Good Within You. I don't know. It's on DeviantArt and it's written down, so I can look up that later. And then someone wanted they wanted 2 Suigias. Yes, that's how I pronounce it. Suigias. It's Suicune Lugias, not Ronnie and Sheldon's. Sheldon said he was way too embarrassed about being, you know, pregnant for being a quote-unquote male. He's technically not gendered at all, but he considers himself a guy. So, you know, it was embarrassing for him, so he's not going to do that ever again. Anyway, then 2 Ryos, like what I was commissioned by, oh dear, I forget who commissioned me the first time. I'll remember later, maybe. And then also they commissioned 2 Reshertinas. Reshertinas? Is that what I call them? Yeah, Reshertinas. You know what I mean. Reshiram Giratina mixes. I don't know, they're way too complicated. Never again. I'm going to up my prices for doing legendaries, as I mentioned before. Probably going to end up doubling them. I'm sorry if that seems like a lot to you, but number 1, legendaries are overused if they're simple, like poor Mew. Everyone wants Mew mixes. And Raikou, Anyway, and then also they're complicated, like Giratina. I've done so far 2 Giratina mixes, and I never want to try that again. I don't like Giratina. I really don't. Not its design, I mean. I like Giratina, but, you know, its design is horribly confusing. And adding that into a mix, I can do it. As I've proved, I can do it. But, you know, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to get paid extra to do it. For all legendary mixes. Possibly even for some of the popular Pokemon mixes, like Eevee and Pikachu, and I've already mentioned Mew. So, I just want people to be creative with their adoptables. Just, you know, have a little bit of sense of creativity here. I mean, unless of course you have characters that, you know, are legendaries. If you can prove to me that you have a legendary character, as in if you have a picture of them, you know, up already on DeviantArt, not, oh, I want some babies of this and this, but I don't have a character. I'll just draw one up real quick, show it to her, and she'll make me babies of this. No. You can't just make up a character off the top of your head and say you've had it forever. I will look at the dates on the pictures. You know, it's just that simple. You know, this is getting to 10. Whoa! Holy guacamole, my good golly gosh, and this is 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and cut this short because this is going to take forever, ever to load. Tadakasame signing off.